everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This morning I woke up and I was 58.55, so 58.55 kilos. That's a net loss of 300 grams since yesterday. That's beautiful. Let's take a look at the meals. Breakfast, same thing. I'm not going to describe it to you, you know it by heart. The whole day I did not eat. I was busy at the beach. I was walking up and down the sand. Then I went to the gym, so I walked a lot. I walked 23,757 steps for 16.8 kilometers. So that's why the last meal was taken at 6 p.m., finished at 7 p.m. I didn't fast yesterday, but I still lost 300 grams. And I ate sardines, cucumber, tzatziki with the cucumber, a little bit of lemon juice for my sardines, goat cheese, 5 crackers, Revita crackers, and a little bit of butter for the last 2 crackers. So no dessert, nothing else. It was watermelon, obviously, but that was it. And so in terms of training, I'm going to give myself 8 on 10 because I did 30 minutes on the stair mill, 300 calories later burned. I did a very intense leg workout and I did a bit of functional training. So that for me is the qualification for the last 10 on 10 is if I had stretched. I didn't stretch. So 8 on 10, I did, really good, very good weightlifting session, very motivated and very good overall training. Okay, so that's the numbers. Now let's take a look at a file to see how much in the past 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I incinerated 2.15 kilos. Let's take a look at how much I lost and how many calories. Now remember, that's estimated, but still, we're gonna look at it together. Okay, so let's start with the calories. The calorie total, we have an average of 1,474 calories. That's a pretty good deficit. Obviously at the beginning, it's just these days here that I started being a little less motivated. And I think this is when I I gained a bit of weight here. But overall, less than 1,500 is very good. In terms of protein, remember in chapter 1, I was really eating a lot of protein. I had about 85 to 110 grams of protein. Just multiply that by 4 and you have the amount of calories for the protein intake. And we're talking an average of 232, and that's very low, very, very low. Carbs, but I still lost 15 kilos in 2 weeks. So, okay. Carbs, we have an average of 7,766 calories. And finally, it's always high for me. An average of 476 calories come from fats. So no alcohol was consumed, and dessert, I ate a total of 3,272 calories worth of dessert. This means half a kilo. You need 7,700 calories to incinerate a kilo. So if I hadn't eaten that amount of ice creams, mostly, I could be maybe 58.3 today, 58.2. We don't know, and it doesn't matter because I'm under my goal weight, so that's good. Finally, in terms of steps, the average is 15,235 per day, which is very good, 9.7 kilometers per day. So this is my training and this is my weight here. Let's take a look at how much I really lost in total, because that's fascinating to me. I'm going to take all the minus. I'm not going to put the 0 and take off everything else. I'm going to have my formula ask me minus 4.350. I lost 4 kilo, 350 gram worth weight in 2 weeks. More than 4 kilos. You see, if I had walked more from the beginning, if I didn't have the ice cream every day for the first week and a half, if I had worked out intensity, maybe 5 or 6 every day, done more cardio, I could be minus 4. And that would have been 61.15 minus 4 and the 57 kilos, right? Okay, so let's take a look at how much I gained, because that's also fascinating. So remember, about 404.3 kilos that I incinerated. And now we're going to just calculate how much. And only 4 days did I have, sorry, this doesn't count here. Take off the 61.5, there you go. And here we have 2.05. Okay, so I gained 2.05 and I lost 4.3. So yeah, overall 2 point something kilos. It's very good, but this is to show you when you put your numbers like this, it's just fascinating because literally I lost 4 kilos in 2 weeks. I might have gained back the day after some, but in total I lost 2 kilos If you pay attention to the numbers from the start and you implement the things that are really going to make you lose weight quick, you'll lose quick. You will lose quick, but you really need to understand calories. This is and how your body works with when you walk, when you train, super important. So overall, a leg day workout at the gym. Again, I'm gonna give myself 8 on 10 because I did functional training. Oh my God, my glasses just broke. No. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. No. Keep going. Okay, so I have it, it's fine. So, all right, so bottom line, you know what, it's been amazing. I showed you chapter 1, it was how I lose weight the most guaranteed way through meal prepping. I meal prep for 4 days, calculate all my calories on the first day that I prep everything, I enter everything in a system, and I know I have meals that have between 800 and 900 calories waiting for me in the fridge every day. All I need to add is a bit of bread, a bit of fruit, a bit of wine if I want, a bit of dessert, anything that I want to eat more than these meals. Second chapter was a lot quicker because there was not much to lose, not as much, but it was harder. I had to kind of guess. And so the numbers that I gave you today, except for my weight and my steps, it's all guesstimated. I don't know if I really lost, if I really ate an average of 1474 every day, I don't know. Maybe it was 1500, maybe it was 1300 calories, I don't know. But bottom line, I showed you that you can still lose weight if you understand, because you've gone through the chapter 1 and you meal prep in a certain structure. You learned everything you needed to learn to lose weight, again, more if you don't want to keep going with meal prepping, or if you're on holiday like me and you don't have access to your containers, meal prep containers, or a food scale. And then, in order to maintain, which we will start seeing now, you are going to know exactly how to maintain. Maintaining is very different than losing. That said, it's not going to be that different. The person you were when you were 200 pounds, the person that you are at 125 pounds, is totally different. You can't eat as much as the 200 pound person because you are 125 pounds and your body requires less calories to function. And then on top of it, you have to keep doing what you've been doing during your weight loss journey, because you need to maintain these muscles, these beautiful muscles that you've, worked for. They're not going to just stay there. You're going to need to incorporate that routine every day in your life. Hopefully you understand that when you lose the weight, the weight loss is difficult because you cannot wait to be at your goal weight. But then when you're at your goal weight, you have to implement strategies to keep it. And that's going to be challenging. But we'll see this in the next coming videos. In the meantime, yesterday was a really good day. That was the end of chapter 2. And I hope everything's good on your end. I will see you tomorrow.